Welcome one and all to Pariah's Review. Today we'll be talking about Multiverse of Madness and an opinion no one cares about. Let's get started, shall we? Pretty much, I ultimately loved this movie. This was probably, I say this almost every time, but this is probably one of Marvel's best movies. They seem to continuously being able to one up themselves. Honestly, after Spider-Man No Way Home, I didn't see how they were gonna make movies even better or more hype. I'm curious on how Thor Love and Thunder is going to be, because for them to be able to keep going, I don't know if you heard me drop my mic, but ignore that. Anyway, for them to be able to keep going and to keep movies this well is honestly impressive. The fact that Marvel is still staying alive and relevant is really impressive. I know a lot of people are burnt out on Marvel movies, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about their opinion. They don't care about my opinion, so it's really whatever. I see it as them bringing the comic books to life, and on that fact, I think that's exactly what they did with this movie. This movie felt like an actual live action comic book, and it was bloody fantastic. The fact that they chose Sam Raimi, I think, was a fantastic choice, because he did a really good job on the horror factor of this film. It wasn't like terrifying, but there were moments where you're like, oh damn, this is definitely Sam Raimi. It added a level of tension. This was definitely more of a suspense tension movie. You could feel it in the air. You would get claustrophobic vibes from it and everything. And one thing I really want to give props to this movie for is the music. The music was absolutely fantastic. I thought about this the entire time I was watching it in the back of my head. This movie had some great music, and it just set the theme so well. The villain of this movie was amazing. I think they did a good job writing for that, and like the villain felt powerful, just they were able to wipe out just almost everyone, and it was really insane. I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible, but man, the characters that appeared were amazing. I was honestly, the fact that some of them, this is a slight spoiler, so if you don't want to hear it, fast forward a little bit. I'm I'm okay with, even though certain characters are in it, I'm okay with them being off so fast, because I'm assuming they'll appear again sometime later through the multiverse. But man, that shows how powerful the villain is. Like, they're just off a character like that, like no problem, unprovoked. It was just a really good movie overall, and like just props to them and everything. Like, it was just a great movie all around. I don't have many complaints. I've heard some reviews on it and their complaints about it. Speaking of like complaints, mainly like Penguin Zero, or Moist Critical, whatever you want to call him, in his Moist Meter, he said he was disappointed with the magic display. He like expected more. I actually disagree. I like the magic display very much. In fact, I went in expecting to be disappointed because of that review, but I thought the magic was fine. He said it was the same stuff he normally saw, but I actually disagree. I think there was way more magic display than there's ever been with Doctor Strange, and I was really happy when it came to that aspect. And yeah, this movie was just great overall. Really, I don't have many complaints whatsoever. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a rating here, and I would give this movie honestly, thinking about it, I might need to sit with it a little more, but I think I can honestly give this movie a 10. I might do a No Way Home review sometime later, but just to compare the greatness of it. But yeah, I think I'd give this a 10, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Actually, one last thing I wanted to add is that I loved the violence they decided to add. It was a little more oomph in terms of like violence and blood. It's somehow still PG-13. Like, they managed to keep it family friendly. Debatable. I think it's, at least, you don't want to bring, I mean, I guess it's fine if you bring your little children, but like, there are moments that it's a little like, oh, that's a bit intense for Disney, but hey, whatever. I enjoyed it for that. Anyway, yeah, I'm done now. Bye.